Today is 6/9/2025/13. It's 5:27 a.m. Making this video because, well, I wasn't supposed to make one. I do it whenever the great mother asks me or directs me to. Um, Basically about the same stuff. So about the lies, same shit about the lies. Man, keep telling our people same bullshit about this. Okay, let's just talk about the Father and the Son. And then they had the Holy Spirit dragging along with it that they never gave any respect to, really, because you got three men sitting somewhere. And it's supposed to be the three women. But anyway, here we go. Same bullshit, same scenario. This father and his son. But then you got the true Messiah, which is the woman, the daughter. Her mother created her. That's her son. Then you get some man they done drag from some fucking where to say that's the man king. Like I said before, ain't no fucking man king. You get the rest of the sons, which are the rest of the daughters. Then the daughters created through their body some men. Now they created the women too, but I'm just going somewhere with the men. Then she creates these men. So where is there a king on the top of these daughters when they're the superior ones, which are still kings? Because there was no fucking male king to begin with. The daughters are the kings. Same shit, same thing. So you were supposed to put your left brain, merge it with your right, get your mind back, because you were supposed to go to your mother. That came from the great mother, which the great mother gave it to me. Then all of a sudden, like just like here now, man comes behind the woman and then say some shit and then say somebody sent it to him or whatever. How? When you heard it from the great mother, which the great mother gave that to me. If you go, that's why I say be mindful and pay attention. If you go to some of the videos that I made, I talked about that brain a long time ago. That was given to me by mama a long time ago, those 13 cranial nerves. But then some man comes behind you and then start to put they fucking two-faced bullshit in it. Now, we get the left side, right side of the brain. I told you because mother sent me to tell you what was supposed to be done with this brain. It wasn't functioning. All this stuff came from mother. She entails it to me. I tell you what it is. You have to go back to your mother. The simplest way was to pick up mother, because you have to, so that that left side of your brain can function right. And that's what I told you. I did not tell you a bunch of raggedy ass stories out of no fucking book, because what I say don't come from no damn book. It comes directly. I'm going to say it again. It comes from the eternal celestial realms. That's where the fuck I dwell. I don't dwell in man's bullshit ass books. I told you about the dream. The dream went like this. There was a classroom with these people in it. And I can hear man teaching his fucked up ass bullshit, his two-faced by bullshit. I'm in the classroom by myself. Why? Because I'm teaching and I'm telling what mother tells me to say. I don't go on nobody's fucking page. So fucking busy trying to see what the fuck I'm doing. I don't go on nobody's page to see shit except for the shit that popped up, like I said before. It popped up on my feed because she wanted me to see that your fucking ass is not practicing what the fuck you preach. That's the only reason. I have no reasons to click on shit except for when I'm prompted to. That was it. I didn't click. Well, I had to because it was given for me to do. I listen to mama. I don't listen to shit else. I don't need no fucking body to tell me shit, because everything that I get is genuinely from mother. It comes from the eternal celestial realm. You so fucking busy trying to see what the fuck I'm doing. Then she got these different names. Now, it was in the song that she gave me. I named mother different names that the books do not fucking tell you. So let me tell you about the eye of Ra. Go right back and redo shit that man fucking gonna sit down here and try to tell you some other shit. What this brain really look like. Because like I said, it's a duplicate of your real fucking brain. That picture with that fucking eye. This is your fucking brain. And that's what your brain looks like. That's that same there bullshit ass drawing that man put up there. So this is your brain. It doesn't have anything to do with your fucking eye. That's your brain. This is your brain. That's the imitation. That's that fucking drawing that they put that eye up there. That's what it's about. It's about your brain. They keep giving you this fucking bullshit. Man keep on interfering in shit. That's why you don't know a motherfucking thing. Because his ass keep on duplicating the original shit what mother said. Mother has the priesthood of Melchizedek. They said it was the fucking man. No, it ain't no man. He ain't got no business telling nobody shit. This is the eye of Ra. This is the brain. This is the real brain opened up. The left side. Look at it. Just look at it. That's your brain. That is that same bullshit ass man. Man drew that shit, y'all. He did that. That white motherfucker that's printing all this bullshit. The publishers, they got control of shit. That's your brain. This is your brain. This is the eye of Ra. This is it right here. Right the fuck here. That's your brain. All day long. A brain. That's what you got. You don't got no fucking drawing of nobody's fucking eye. They drew that shit. They drew that motherfucking shit. There's more to this than meets the eye, but this is the picture of the imitation of the brain that was messed up, that was towed down, that was disconnected. So then we always, y'all, we went to church. We know what the real deal is. We always had Jesus. So they say you, in order to get somewhere, you must accept the Son. What son are they talking about? Somebody put the shit in the comments because I want to know what son they talking about. They little pale-faced ass blue-eyed Jesus was always the fuck here now, wasn't it? So who rejected Jesus when everybody in their cat and dog always talking about, oh, thank you, Jesus, this, thank you, Jesus, that. Jesus was accepted all over the fucking place. It ain't no lies and no doubts about that shit. Because that Jesus was accepted every fucking where you went. Who accepted the feminine son? Who accepted the real Messiah? The mother's daughter is who I'm talking about. Who accepted her? Did you go to church and did they say that the son was a woman? Did they say she was female? Did they say any of that shit? No, the fuck they did not. It's because nobody accepted her. So if you don't accept that son right there, which is mother's daughters, because she got sisters, then your fucking ass is fucked up. And we must always know that there's a mother and a daughter. It's a mother and a daughter. She got daughters. What about when you going to fucking accept her daughters? That's your fucking problem because you won't accept those daughters. You keep on rolling your fucking ass around here talking about the son and the father, the son and the father, the son and the father. And then you'll brush over the Holy Spirit or the Holy Mother. When you going to accept the daughters? Where the daughters at? She got daughters. When the fuck you going to when the fuck you going to acknowledge them? That's why a lot of you lying motherfuckers gonna get the fuck away from here because she gonna destroy your lying asses. I spoke to her about this shit. She said she'll handle it. So then I have to get up because she want me to fucking show this. Right here. This is your brain. That's that eye that they're talking about on that fictitious ass shit. I told you, man ain't no motherfucking good for telling you nothing. That motherfucker will lie his ass off. Ain't nothing that he tells you is worth a damn. Because he always got some fucking shit with him. This is your brain. This is your real brain that controls that left side too. That left side was not fucking up because the right side was dominating it. So the right side was controlling the left side. So when they say, because I remember a while back, they said the right side controlled the left side. That's fucking right. Because the left side wasn't working. That's why. It wasn't working at all. Not one damn bit. Your central nervous system jacked up. Why? Because your brain was not functioning right. The left side was not active. And then somebody comes and say some other shit, show you this fucking shit. I told you, I don't need to get shit from no man. Ever. Because like I said, I am the fucking book, so I don't need his fucking assistance. So when you listen to me, you make sure when you hear somebody else and see where it came from. If it came from mother first, how the fuck can they say it was told to them? Because it wasn't. They fucking lying. She said they fucking lying. Stop your damn. I'm telling you, she gonna eat your motherfucking lying ass up. Yes, she is. This is your real brain. This ain't no man's bullshit ass drawing. I don't get shit from no motherfucking man. And that shit infuriates me every now and again because of the fucking bullshit. He keep telling our people that fucked up ass bullshit out of them raggedy ass fucking books. That's what the fuck you got. I don't get no motherfucking books from no man because I don't need his motherfucking ass to tell me shit. I ain't got to lie about nothing. Mother's priesthood stands by itself, and she ain't never had no fucking man running that motherfucker because he ain't no motherfucking good. And plus, his ass wasn't always here. So what the fuck he know? He go by what the fucking man tells him. Not me. Hell to the fucking no. Every time he open his fucking mouth, you best believe it's 2 pieces of some bullshit. That's what it is. They need to do this shit. Why do you ask me why man need to do this bullshit? Because the great mother do not fuck with him like that. No, she don't. No, she don't. They ain't gonna never get no true truth. So they gotta make up some shit. They need visuals. Why? Because she don't fuck with his ass like that. She knows who's hers. That's why they got to have some fucking shit. That's why they said, that's that bullshit. We're going to say it 2 ways. You got to go through the son to get to the father. Ain't that's what the fuck that Bible said? But when the whole time it was you got to go through the daughter to get to the mother. You know why? Because mama don't fuck with no man like that. No, she don't. Now that's your proof. She don't mess with they ass like that. Because they a bunch of fucking liars. You had to go directly to that daughter to get to that there mama. Yes, you did. The great mother, you could not fucking get through her daughters. I mean, you had to go through her daughters to get to her. I meant to say, you couldn't get to her without those daughters. Try it. It wouldn't fucking happen. So she had to go to her mother and find out what the fuck was going to happen. They came to her, the oracle, the prophetess, the priestess. And because they put the T-E-S-S, they put the E-S-S to it, priest, prophet, oracles, and things like that. I'm going to say both of them because they were all mother's daughters. The ESS, like the king and the queen. Who the fuck is the real queen here? You know them, those you know those people, they call themselves queens. I ain't half no fucking man. No half of them. Get the fuck out of here. I got 2 sides, hemispheres of my brain that I need to conjoin together. That's it. So how I get to be all that bullshit that they said? Where the fuck did that come from? I need to make my brain a whole. So where the rest of that bullshit come from? That shit came from that fucking man when he started to write his fucking bullshit in these damn books. That's his fucking shit, she says. And he continues to lie each fucking day. But there was absolutely, positively no damn way that anybody, no fucking man whatsoever, can go to that dear mother, her mother, unless they consulted with the daughters first, and then the daughters took their ass to that mother. And she said how shit was gonna be. But if it was some fuck shit, mother said, you can't do that. They didn't like that shit. Because she had order. She had cosmic order. She had universal order. She had laws in place to run her shit the way it was supposed to be. And because the motherfuckers didn't like it, look what the fuck we got now. They took the fuck over. And this is the shit we got. But I want you to know this is the real brain. This is your eye of Ra, your fucking brain. That's what it is. Sure, you got two eyes, but this is your internal self. I ain't talking about the external. They gave you a picture of an eye and put some shit over it. That ugly ass fucking drawing. That's what they gave you. But redirect the motherfucking shit so you could see what mother was saying in the first place about putting your brain back together. That's why I had that dream. When she gave me that dream, now see, I'll tell my dreams too, and then they'll go and interpret my fucking dreams. I tell you those dreams because mother asked me to. Sometimes I don't necessarily, I'll say some things. It may be right to a certain extent, but then she'll come back and she'll give me the full thing because I ask her, say, mother, I didn't really understand the whole thing. Come back and tell me, please. And she will. So the Ra, let me get back to Ra now. Ra, Ro, Rona. That's mama. That's Inanna. That's Iota. That's her. That's who that is. Let me show you. You see this? Alpha, Iota, and Rona. That's where they get Re and Rhea from. Ra, that's where they get that from. That's feminine. That's woman. That's mama. And they say, what was given to me that she showed me, not no fucking shit in no motherfucking book. When she was here, she made her son from her eyes when she looked down on this earth. EA, it said EA though, when she looked down here on this earth. She in tune made her son through her eye. Well, that's why I saw the yellow. That's why. So then I was concerned because the dog's eyes looked like an infection. It was an infection. You know what that infection was? She's going to exterminate shit and get these damn lying-ass viruses the fuck up out of here because that was a part of the dream. So she told me what the dream meant. So I saw that in the dream because they fucking, their lying asses got to fucking go. Why I saw the man in the white coat? Because that was the purification. That was the extermination, the purification, the renewal. Because that's why I saw the white coat. But it was given to me, I seen a Caucasian man. It could be his fucking ass. She gonna get the fuck up out of here. And those just like him. Those viruses. Them dark skin. Those motherfuckers too. It ain't got nothing to do with color. What the fuck so ever. So first she creates her son. That's how the son got here. Ra did that. They ain't no fucking man. That's a damn lie. That son is feminine. Period. King, if you want to say that, because you got kingship. So then the dream moves on to the son but it showed up as a brown dog though. But the brown dog to me represent when I dreamed about the brown and I used the candle, but that's still a sign of feminine power. Feminine energy don't fucking matter. The dog was brown though. The dog wasn't black, the dog was brown. So then I never told the color of the dog. So then he says to me, because I was asking about a veterinarian to help the dog to heal. Because we must heal. We gotta heal. We all fucked up here. Wounded. Just fucked up. But that was my concern about healing this dog. Healing the son. Healing it. Not leaving it silent. You're not talking about the daughters. The true sons. That's you, woman. Firstborn heir. Firstborn H-E-I-R. But if you take that I out of it, like I said, you get the firstborn her. So then he said to me, I will give the dog, because it's supposed to have been a shot. I will give the dog a shot. That's what he said. So the dog was fine after the purification and the healing. So then the dream moves on to something else. I'm in the house with this dog. The dog is under the bed. Dog is fine. Then I see all these cats. And those cats represented the daughters, the new life. They were kittens. They were a bunch of kittens. And I seen kittens all over the place. I would dream about cats every now and again, but this time it was full of cats. They represented new life, a new beginning, something fucking new beside this bullshit, this raggedy ass garbage that man has fucking made. So she's telling me all about saying different things in this dream that I didn't catch. Because, of course, you get here and your ass get brain dead. That's what the fuck happened to you. So then, when I saw these cats, I didn't know I didn't know the representation of the cats until she said it to me.
It's the best time to save. So it's the best time to buy.
So sorry about that. So that was some more that was added to this dream, and because she told it to me. But like I said, this right here, this is your brain. This is the real shit that comes from mother. I don't get stupid, dumb shit from no raggedy ass books and no foolish ass white man's fucking prince and his bullshit for me to put that garbage inside my head. No, the fuck I don't, because it don't belong there. It never belonged there. So when it just fucking gets on your nerves that they continue to give this bullshit to our people. Bunch of stupid, dumb shit. Something so damn simple, but they gotta take you some fucking where else. I don't get dumb shit. Mother talks to me with intellectual shit. That's what she does. Because it don't come from here. Now they may know something, but what the fuck do they give us? A bunch of bullshit that they told us the way it is. But hold on a minute, because I'm supposed to play the song. Let me go get the song.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
I'll just take the brain down. bullshit.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and then he walked away, but his smile never did. It said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Dad, you know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu. But it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Dad, we're gonna have a good time then.
I was prompted to play that song because it had a lot to do with my dream. The cat's in the cradle. It was about her daughters. And they had to grow up. They were here in a school until it was fucking invaded. And then all of a sudden everybody gets to say, we were here in the school. But that school was originally something that was for her daughters. So she gave me this song that you graduated, you went to school, you graduated, and eventually you just like your mother, just like her. So then everybody else gets to come along and claim what the fuck you get. How? She gave you the keys. That's why I had the dream about the keys. Well, it wasn't keys per se. It was getting into the house. You had to use a key to get in there. The man could not get in there unless I opened the fucking door to let him in. He couldn't get in there. My sister Kim, same scenario. different way it was told to her. She saw the keys, different keys. So the key is her daughters. It had nothing to do with no fucking man. I don't give a damn what you say. They put the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost up there and shit. It was mother and her daughters. The son, the mother, the son, and her daughters. That's what it was. Those were the three. It had nothing to do with no fucking father, son, and no damn and no daggone bunch of men. No, the fuck it didn't. No, hell nah. She said no, it was not like that. Mama said tell her true shit. It was mother. Mother made the son another daughter. And then the other daughters came. That had nothing to do with no father and the son at all. You keep pushing that man bullshit, she gonna bust your fucking ass. That's what she gonna do to you. She gonna kick your lying ass because that's what man did. I told you the dream was hearing his shit. She's showing me to tell you man's teaching is fucked up. He ain't gonna never say shit right because he can't, because he ain't got it. She didn't give it to him. That's the truth. She didn't give him shit. So he don't know a motherfucking thing except to tell you the shit that he get from outside of himself. I tell you shit that was on the inside. When you saw the drawing, was that eye inside you? Where the fuck did that come from? Now I bet you I reached in, mother showed me what's inside you, which is your actual brain. It's inside you. Like Stephanie Mills said, put your body in it. So when you listen to what I say and you hear what I say, it came from mama. I didn't get shit from nobody. I ain't never got to go to nobody's fucking page to hear what the fuck they saying. Because this one here says the things that the great mother told me. Not what the fuck no book said. Not what the fuck no man said. No shit is named after me. It's her priestess. It's her priesthood. It don't belong. It wasn't. It's hers. She put me a part of it, but that's her shit. That she gave to her daughters to teach her shit. Only her shit. Not no double two-faced bullshit. It's all about her mother, her shit, her universe, her cosmos, her. Ain't no fucking him and her. Get the fuck out of here. Now they took H-E-R and took the R off it and it made it he. That's what they did. But it's H-E-R, it's her shit, belongs to her. And when you get the daughters, you get her. You got D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R, daughter. Take all that fucking shit away from them, you still get fucking her. That's what you get. And he continued to fucking lie. There is no he without her. Let me see you try it. Let me see you try it. But I bet you she can live without your ass. But you can't live without her. If she ain't around, you'll see if your ass live. No, your ass will surely die. Yes, you would. Because you would not survive if she was not here. No, you wouldn't. How a man gonna produce your ass? Unless he going to fuck. How? Tell me how. How he gonna produce you? You can't. I want to see you try it. You can't live without her. You will never live without her. Try it. Go ahead. I want to see you do it. She created all this shit on her fucking own. She didn't have a my buddy and me. She did it by herself. Period. She was producing babies. The daughters was producing babies without men. So, I mean, let's be for real. The daughters created the men. Somebody else came and did something, but it was fucked up now, wasn't it? Couldn't make it walk, couldn't make it do shit. But then she comes and gives it something so it can stand up. Don't forget what the fuck mama did. Because your ass got fucking amnesia and shit. But you, with them damn raggedy ass books. But that's all I got to say about this shit here. I don't need to go watch shit that nobody else did, because everything that I get comes solely from one source, because that's all I need. I don't need no backup plan. I got mama. I don't need shit else. Ride on my own energy. I don't need to use nobody else's nothing, because I get the energy from the great mother, the primordial mother, as Deborah says. That's where I get it from. I don't get it from no fucking body else. I don't need shit. Nothing. She'll send me where I need to be because she led me that way. I don't do shit through no fucking man, because he ain't got a motherfucking thing to tell me but a bunch of damn lies. But I just wanted you to see the original brain, not that bullshit. But I was led to see this because I had to bring you back. Because man keep telling you this twisted bullshit mother did not say. Because you got to imitate something that she had already said, and then you ride off the motherfucker. That's some dirty ass shit. You've been doing that shit for a fucking while. If y'all go back and watch the videos, you would see the two-faced bullshit. And that's all I gotta say.